Hello everyone, this is Niuniu. Welcome to CRI Learn Chinese Facebook page, YouTube channel, and 英语环球广播微博. Welcome to the second season of Old Wisdom, New Insights. In this series of the show, we're taking you to different places in China with historical significance. Some of them are even the birthplace of important figures in Chinese history. And we're showing you the beauty of modern-day China. And for today, I have to say Happy Dragon Boat Festival. That is going to be tomorrow. 明天就是端午节了。端午节, the Duanwu Festival or the Dragon Boat Festival. As you can see right now, I am standing on a floating port kind of structure and witnessing this really huge and amazing long dragon boat. They are about to start the show really soon. This is an 80 people dragon boat. 这是一个80人的大的龙舟啊. I think they are ready to embark on this beautiful journey on this place. And right now I am in 子规 County, 子规 County, 湖北 Province. 我现在呢在湖北省秭归县. 秭归县. 秭归 is the birthplace of a very important figure here in China, a patriotic poet, Chu Yuan in China. So, our first question in today's live stream would be, do you know who is Chu Yuan? 你知道屈原是谁吗？你们知道屈原是谁吗？ Do you know about Chu Yuan? Do you know about his story? Let me know the answer in the comment area. And for this 3 consecutive days, we are going to focus our live streams on Chu Yuan, this patriotic, poetic, very romantic man in Chinese history who lived around 2,200 years ago. Isn't it amazing? Someone lived so long ago are still being very influential, very prominent in today's world. So as you can see, this is a really long dragon boat. 这是一个非常大的船啊. Let's have a shout out to them. 你们好，大家好。你们这个船怎么会比别的船大那么多啊 ？Why is your boat so huge? 大家的船怎么这么大？你们是多少人的船啊？这么多，那你是一会儿要表演是吗 ？Are we going to have a performance? Okay, as you can see, 大家都是来自一个单位吗？还是从不同单位、不同地方的？都是不同单位的。Okay, so as you can see, the boaters on this very special dragon boat are actually from different companies, different places, and this huge dragon boat, which I was told can contain around 80 people. 80人的大的龙舟啊 They are not in the dragon boat race, not in the competition, because for them they're going to, show the world, show 秭归 people the beauty of the dragon boat. Ooh, the dragon boat beauty. Okay, so they're turning. 全体起立 means everyone standing up. I think they are ready to. 坐下 means sitting down. Now they're sitting down. Oh, okay. So as a dragon boat, I'm not really sure if you're familiar with rowing in Western, let's say, cultures. We say 赛艇. 赛艇 would be the kind of really long and narrow boat that people row to compare. And I think they're getting ready. They row and compete and have a race. And for this kind of dragon boat, it's a little bit different because for rowing, if you are a, let's say, regatta or a regatter, you sit towards the back of the direction. So you sit back towards the direction, not the direction you are rowing towards. But for dragon boat, you always sit forward. 我们这个龙舟啊，大家一定是正着坐的，所以 because now they're trying to 倒车 to go back, so they're changing their direction and sitting back. Let's take a look at them and let me see who's with us in today's live stream. I have to say it's very hot today. 今天天气非常热，夏日炎炎 scorching hot. Really very hot today. Yet I think people are also very enthusiastic when it comes to the competition. 大家也非常的热情. Okay, let me say hi to many of you who have already joined the live stream. 老师好啊 hello to you too. And we have Sansar saying best, amazing, great, good, best friend. Hi, thank you for saying that. Thank you very much. You can see this long dragon boat is heading towards the starting point. 正在往起点 行进，走向起点 （starting point） 起点。Hello to Lao and we have Shanqing. Hi, saying hi to you. Izra asking 这个人在做什么 ？Okay, as you can see, they have different roles when it comes to dragon boating. For this really long dragon boat, you see someone standing in the rear end of the dragon boat, waving his little flags. Let's say 挥旗子啊，旗子。He is sending a message to people who are standing in the middle of the boat and also in the beginning of the boat. We say 信号，祈语信号。So he is sending the message using his really tiny red as well as white flag. And the man in the middle is giving the rhythm. So the drummer, 鼓手, the drummer. Of course, you can think that it's for fun, the drummer is creating an atmosphere, cheer people up, but it's not that easy. Actually, for every dragon boat, there would be a drummer giving the tempo of your rowing. You have to row simultaneously. 一定要同时划，效果才好。同时划。See, they're doing just that. And at the very beginning, we also have someone controlling, taking charge of the direction. 前面还有控制方向的舵手. That's for the huge dragon boat. But here beside me, we have a 20 people dragon boat. 有20人的小船啊，20人的小船. Let's take a look. And let me check out your comments because this is really, I have to say, quite hot, and I think my phone is not working perfectly well right now. We have 看周围没有那么热呢，天气这么好。Well, actually, 秭归 County in Hubei province, it's rather, how do I put it, in the southern part of the country. So the kind of hotness here, the kind of temperature or weather here is rather, in Chinese we say 闷热. It's not scorching hot, it's steaming hot. It's like you are tiny little dumplings, steamed dumplings. Ooh, let me not get in the way. Steamed dumplings that being put in the pot. So 感觉自己像在蒸笼里一样。Okay, so let's take a closer look at this fun dragon boat. 我们可以看一下这个龙舟啊。So the reason that it's called a dragon boat is because on the head side of it there is a dragon head here. 有一个龙头。I think it's his hairstyle. This is a special hairstyle. 它发型很特别。And this one is the horn. 龙角。And you can also see that one very prominent figure or feature of this dragon head would be the eyes. 眼睛 eyes. 眼睛. There is a Chinese idiom, 画龙点睛. If you know the story, let me know in the comment area. There is a story behind 画龙点睛. And because of this Chinese idiom, there is actually a special ceremony here in 秭归. 会有一个画龙点睛的仪式. 画龙 means to draw. 龙 is a lion, a dragon. 点 is to point. 点 point. And 睛 would be eyes. 眼睛. So this would be the 睛. This point would be the 睛. So 眼睛 that's the 睛. And 画龙点睛, the ceremony actually indicates that someone is during the ceremony having a well-done dragon boat, except for this dot, for this 睛 part. And during the ceremony, there would be someone pointing on the 睛 position, on the middle of the eye, so that the dragon would look like a fully drawn, completely beautiful dragon. 画龙点睛. So if you guys know the story of 画龙点睛, let me know in the comment area. I'm saying hi to 梅麦克. 梅麦克 saying 下午好. Hello to you too. Yes, we are in 秭归, and we have Hashmat saying 有50多人现在在哪个城市? Actually, on the dragon boat, we saw around 80 people. 将近有80多人哦 very a lot of people on the dragon boat, and 80人 80人 80 people on the dragon boat. And if you're asking me about the place, it is 秭County in 湖北 Province, 湖北省的秭归县 秭归。We have Mac, my really good friend Mac saying 我想吃很多粽子 I'd like to eat a lot of sticky rice dumplings, 粽子 Well, yes, for 粽子 as well as 龙舟, all these customs, all these traditions have something to do with Chu Yuan, the patriotic poet we mentioned in the beginning of today's live stream. If you know the story of Chu Yuan, please share with us in the comment area and let me know what you think of it. And Sanar saying, I like it. This video watching best friend. Thank you. That is so sweet. And Azir saying, so cute. Thank you. Very sweet of you. Wow, grateful Fern. And we have Oma. Hello to you too. Billy saying, hello, I'm from Hong Kong and now live in California and I'm just watching it for fun. This is really cool. Thank you so much for watching it for fun. And we see that 美麦克 saying 湖北最美的龙舟. We have the best dragon boat here in Hubei province. I agree with you fully. And you can see that they are getting ready for the competition. 他们现在已经在为他们的比赛做准备了. Getting ready for the competition. Really impressive. And let's see what are some other questions or comments you have here. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment area. I would address them as soon as possible. If you like the live stream, please like and share and comment as much as possible. It will help me a lot as well as help our fellow Chinese learners to know more about us. And right here we see that I see some more comments from my personal account, my Learn Chinese, or actually Chinese, Niuniu Chinese. That is my personal account. That is my personal account here, and you get to watch the live stream there as well. And I see that what she is saying, wonderful, kindly inform more about China. Thank you for saying that. I will try my best to do that. And also we have FC from Cambodia watching, thank you. And we have Lama saying, wow, very long board. Yes, that is a very long dragon boat. 是一个非常长的龙舟 dragon boat. So as you can see, for a dragon boat, you have to have the top drummer, 需要有一个鼓手 to control the rhythm of the rowing. And also people are sitting in 2 rows, 要坐两排 because for rowing, for the regatta, they actually sit in one file. So that is another significant difference. If you are from, for example, UK, the United Kingdom, perhaps you know about rowing, you have experience about it, you should let me know in the comment area. And one last feature would be the man standing in the rear end of the boat. He's controlling the direction. We say 舵手 because if let's say that the 2 rows are not rowing in the same strength, it is possible that they might face the problem of turning a little bit against their will, and that is not what we want to see. So we can see some of them controlling the direction of the boat, dragon boat, 龙舟. So, in the beginning of the live stream, we asked you, do you know about the story of 龙舟, of dragon boat? Do you know the story about Qu Yuan? Not really sure if you guys have left me comments here, but if you know about Qu Yuan, the patriotic poet living in the state of Chu, the ancient state of Chu, during China's Warring States period of time, then you might already know that he loved his country so much. In a stage or in a certain era in Chinese history, that loyalty to your country was not that common. 在他的时代，爱国这件事情其实没有现在那么普遍. So the love for your country is, of course, praised. It's something great, but it's not a, let's say, must-have for a scholar. For a scholar, sometimes a scholar would, in Chinese we say, 朝秦暮楚. So in the morning you're serving the state of Qin. Perhaps in the evening you're serving the state of Chu. It was not a, let's say, necessity for a good official to be fully, always 100% loyal to the country. Or how, maybe I can put it this way. It's okay if you're not that loyal. Oh, I am tilting a little bit because we're standing on a floating board. And as you can see, they are getting ready and getting on the board, getting on the dragon boat. 大家正在上龙舟啊。Okay, so let's continue our story. So for Chu Yuan, he is some kind of an exception because he was very loyal to his country. He was one of the top officials. He was in high positions, but he was too incorruptible. He was too good a man. And his corrupted, let's say, fellow officials, his corrupted colleagues started to slander him because he won't, in Chinese we say, 同流合污. 他不愿意同流合污. He won't be corrupted with them and, harness some money from local people, from common people. He would not do that, and he would not accept bribes from other states because he won't hurt his state. Sadly, during his period of time, corrupted officials was kind of like a trend, and he was slandered and exiled away from the capital. And after around 20 years, Qu Yuan learned that his capital has been captured by his enemy state, and there is no hope for his state anymore. Qu Yuan was so sad, and he drowned himself in the Miluo River. But local people loved him so much because he was a good official and he did good things for them. So local people decided, knowing that Qu Yuan has drowned himself, decided to get on a boat and to retrieve his body. And that is the tradition or the origin of dragon boat race. After that year, every year, people would start a dragon boat race in commemorating with Qu Yuan. 这就是赛龙舟的由来. Actually, previously this morning, because I do not want to disturb these really great rowers, these athletes from, getting on the boat and starting their exercise as well as competition, so I'm not bothering them now. But this morning, I did get on a dragon boat with my entire camera crew, so it has been a very interesting experience. 今天上午啊，我其实有上一下龙舟，有体验一下划龙舟。I experienced dragon boat racing myself. So we have a little short footage of that, and let's have a look. 我们来看一下上午我上船的画面。好，出来了，要啊，不打不捡，让他全捡啊。往后打。So this is Niuniu, and right now I am in the dragon boat. 我现在就在龙舟上了。As you can see, this is my team. 这就是我们的队伍。我们的队伍是不是非常棒啊？ We have an amazing team here. So here on a dragon boat, as you can see, we sit in 2 rows. 我们会坐成2排 sit in 2 rows, and you started. Well, actually, all the boaters started to row this oars and use this paddle. And right now I am with a special guest. 我们有一位特别嘉宾现在坐在我身边，来给我讲一讲龙舟到底是怎么划的。那老师您好，可以跟我介绍一下自己吗？ Would you introduce yourself to me a little bit?
我姓熊，叫熊爱新。
熊老师，熊老师您好，您好。那咱们这个队伍，先告诉我一下，咱们队伍叫什么名字吧 ？What is the name of our team here?
我们这是代表贵州队。
贵州队。
贵州队。
贵州队 ，so 贵州 is a county, and this is the team representing the entire county. So they're all selected from the people of the county, and they're specialized in dragon boating. 那我想问您一下，咱们这个队伍里面的队员，大家都需要很长时间的训练吗？如果要来参加比赛的话，一般需要多久训练啊？
那就是1个多月吧。
1个多月。All right. So in order to participate in this major dragon boating event, they need to put their time and effort into the practice for at least a month. So for the entire month, you don't really do any other things. You just stay in this really long and narrow boat and start boating. 那请问一下，需要一些什么经验，或者怎么才能入选我们的这个队伍吗？
第一是要气质好。
气质好 ，so you need to be very decent, holding a really good manner. 还有呢？
还要喜欢文化，这个学文化的，
喜欢屈原文化也很重要。 And the next must-have is you have to have a very sincere love for the culture behind all this. We've already mentioned that this is about Qu Yuan, the patriotic poet living in the state of Chu during China's warring state period of time. And he was truly a symbol of a patriotic poet. And in order to be a really good boater, you also need to have a true love for Qu Yuan as well. 那我们一般这个选拔，就是您这边选拔队伍需要选拔多长时间？
那要精心挑选。
精心挑选是吗？Okay, so 熊大哥 said 精心挑选 means you have to really make your decision, you have to take your time, and you have to select the best out of the best. 优中选优啊，精心挑选，优中选优。That's how you got a boater for our dragon boat racing. So now I'd like to try a little bit of this. So I'll let 熊大哥let me know how to do boating. So I will try myself. 我可以试一试吗，大哥？
可以。
我也可以试啊。那您教我一下。Would you please show this for me? 那我首先怎么拿这个桨啊 ？How do I?
这个桨就这么拿的。
哦，这么拿。
刚学的就要拿这里。
拿这里。Okay, so you have to hold both ends, and you have to
往那边
lay low. 往那边去一下。
这边要沿着这种互相的。
哦。
这样，看，预备。
Ready, getting ready.
这样。
啊，好的。
下水
要下到多深啊？哦，手也进水里了。
把手捂到里面。
哦，手也要进水里。So you have to put also your hands into the water, so down from the level line, and that is how you make sure the entire oar is underwater, is pedaling. 哦，这样要放直是吗？
放直的。
啊，放直。
啊，这样下拉前推。
下拉前推 ，so See, I'm not really good at this. So you put it down and 为什么我会摇啊 ？I feel like I am waving a little bit. 为什么我觉得我是因为没有劲儿嘛，所以我有点摇晃，是因为没有劲儿。这样。Okay, so 蹬紧啊 ，Okay, so you have to also put your feet against. See, I am not tall enough, so when I'm putting my foot against this rear, I don't think I'm giving myself enough strength. Ooh, this is fun. 那个我们有没有什么训练的动作？我们平时训练的时候
有，就这对，要往前倾。
这样，
这个腿，这个腿
在这边。
这腿。
哦，这个腿在这边。
啊，这样，往前一插去。
哇！See, I'm not doing it. I thought I am. I think I am, but I'm not. 我觉得我做的完全不对，一定会拖大家的后腿。但是我们可以稍微滑一段？可以吗？我们可以滑一段吗？可以。哦，谢谢，我们来滑一段。Okay, let's go. Let's try. Let's go. 哦，这边。Okay, so wrong direction. 这是倒啊。So if you want to row towards back, you can do that. Oh, this is so fun. I'm actually boating. Row your boat. Oh. And of course, if you're trying something like this, you need to wear a safety vest. 一定要记得穿好救生衣啊！大哥们的水性都非常好，但他们也穿了救生衣。It's very important that you have this vest on. 救生衣非常重要。Actually, right in front of me, I see the drummer. And he is also someone very important. 我们的这个鼓手大哥也非常重要。他呢，是来控制整个节奏的。他要给我们提供一个节奏。我们一会儿可以看一下。大家有没有加油或者给自己鼓劲儿的比赛前的 slogan 啊？就讲的这个标语，或者你们有什么给自己加油？比赛前会说吗？有。好，那我们来一起加油啊 ！Okay, so there is a cheering line for different teams. I'm not really sure if they're the same, but I feel like I'm in the team and I need to have the same spirit. So let's say 我应该说什么呀？我们可以一起说，就说加油吗？
对，加油。
看我先，1、2，
嗨
，1、2，
嗨。
OK， 好的，那我跟大家一起，是这样吗？那我们滑一小段啊。OK，let's go a little bit。预备 ，OK，ready？ 下降 ，putting it down。
滑
，Go。
听鼓声。
OK，so you have to listen to the drum。
动。
OK，哦 ，oops。
动。
is fun. 要滑多远呢？我们一般。Okay, so generally, how long is the competition? 一般这个训练一般多远？然后比赛是多长啊？
训练有3000多米的吧。
3000多米的啊。So you have to, or not have to, you can boating for around 3,000 meters while you're training. And actually, I can see many of the boaters choose to have bare foot on the boat so they can better hold or, let's say, support themselves.
哇，这滑蛮好。
真的吗？
跟着鼓励节奏。
Mr. Xiong just told me that I'm doing a good job. At least my tempo is correct. Feel like a boater. Hey! 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 Hey!
这是一种缓方式，
而且很锻炼哎 ，It's good exercising, really good exercising. Okay, so the drummer on the boat is also very important because he controls the tempo and the rhythm of the entire paddling, rowing actions. 所以大哥，您敲鼓这个节奏就是你要怎么敲就大家要怎么滑是吗？哦、so he's the commander, the leader of the team， 非常棒啊！那您这个也需要训练是不是？需要训练大概多久啊？是和队员是一起的，也是赛前要训练1个月。那你们平时有训练吗？哦、so they also, the leader also has to take part in the practicing with his team member for the entire month before the race. And as you can see, it is also a very important job because he is the controller of the team. 好的，谢谢您，谢谢。
嘿，嘿，嘿，嘿，嘿，嘿。嘿，嘿，嘿，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走。
It's getting faster.
嘿，走，
好快啊！现在。
嘿，走，嘿，走。
This is so fast.
嘿，走。
Seriously.
走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走，嘿，走。
呜，好厉害啊，大家！
哎，就是这样滑的。
就是这样滑的吗？滑这么快吗？太厉害了 ！These people are amazing. They're truly amazing. 那我们现在在宽阔漂亮的江面上，一起给我们的队伍加个油，好不好？我们一般加油怎么说？是说贵州队
加油！
贵州队加油！贵州队加油！贵州队加油！第一！谢谢大家，我们等一下到岸上去啦。
这样。好。快走！快走！快走！快走！快走！快走！快走！快走！快走！快走！快走！快走！
amazing. Okay, 谢谢大家，非常感谢。Hey guys, this is Niuniu with CRI Learn Chinese Facebook page, YouTube channel, as well as 英语环球广播微博. What you've just watched was a clip where I interacted with the amazing rowers or boaters, dragon boaters this morning. And now, as you can see, they are sitting in their dragon boats getting ready for the competition for the dragon boat race. Before the little clip, we talked a little bit about 画龙点睛. Do you still remember what it means, 画龙点睛? If you do, let me know in the comment area. I see many of you joining the live stream today, making me very happy on both the official platforms, CRI Learn Chinese Facebook page, as well as my personal page, Niuniu Chinese. I'm saying hello to Ms. Sterling, saying hi, hello to see you too. Christian saying saludo para Pearl, happy to have you. Oh, you're saying 向您问好，我是克里斯蒂安 Christian, right? Happy to have you here. Giovanni saying nice hello to you too. Very happy to have you in the live stream. Hello to Vitoka, as well as our friend from India. We have some miss from India saying, I'm very impressed with your English accent. It will be interesting if you can share the required age and eligible criteria for participating in the dragon boat race. Actually, I talked to them a little bit. They told me that this dragon boat race is actually not for the professionals. So if you are a professional athlete in dragon boat race, you're not participating in this one. This is like the Olympics. It's for the amateurs. It's for those who have a job, for those who, let's say, treat it as a hobby. 所以他们呢都不是专业运动员。专业 would be professional 运动员 athletes. They're not really the kind of athletes that, let's say, taken part in the national standards dragon boat race or something. They are rather the kind of people bearing the love for this culture, for their country, for their hometown, and they want to race on behalf of their county. For example, the team that I participated and I interacted this morning. And also you can see some of them are from different groups. They represent different groups. Like I saw someone from the Circle of Commerce. So apparently if they are from Zigui and from the Circle of Commerce, they can also join. So there's no specific criteria here, but of course you need to go through some selecting process to be a strong team member, so your team would win the race, okay? And also we have Giovanni saying, you're a natural, thank you. I really had fun rowing the boat. The only problem was that I realized in the morning, at the very beginning, I could go with the tempo, but it was only because they were, you know, let's say, slowing themselves down because of me, so that I can be in sync with them. But actually, when they started really rolling really fast, it's so hard for me. I could not do that anymore. So yes, this is some really professional, non-professional players. 他们是非常专业的非专业运动员啊，非常专业的非专业运动员。And we have students asking, where is this place? This is Zigui County in Hubei Province. The reason that we're here is because this place is the birthplace of Qu Yuan. 这里是屈原的故乡。When you're watching the live stream with CRI Learn Chinese in the second season of Old Wisdom, New Insights, we take you to places with historic significance here in China and show you the beauty of them today. So for this business trip, for this special coverage, we are taking you here to Zigui County, Hubei province so that we can visit the hometown of Qu Yuan, the patriotic poet living in the state of Chu during China's Warring States period of time. 战国时代 For 战国时代 for this Warring States period, actually it's around 2,000 years ago. So Qu Yuan lived around 2,200 years ago, and he was someone who treated his country very dear to his heart. And once his country got invaded and got captured, the capital got captured by his enemy country, he actually threw himself into the river, Miluo River. And that is why people nowadays are having the dragon boat race, because originally it was actually a let's say retrieving behavior, retrieving movement from local people. They voluntarily go onto the Miluo River with these kind of really long and narrow boats so that they tried to retrieve his body. And after that attempt of action didn't really get through, they decided to have this kind of ritual, this kind of competition every year, so that this is a good way to commemorate Qu Yuan, our patriotic poet. And today I actually have a very special guest with me, and I asked him to be with us in today's live stream so that he can tell us a little bit more about this interesting figure, Qu Yuan. 今天我还请到了一位特别的嘉宾，这位嘉宾呢也姓屈，他是一个非常了解屈原故事的人。So let's check out what he has to say. 屈老师您好，您好，非常高兴，您好啊，您好，欢迎来到我们的直播啊 ，Welcome to our live stream。非常开心今天能和您一起来这个聊一聊屈原的故事。So it's very nice to have you in the live stream talking about the stories of Qu Yuan. So to start the conversation, I want to know, because actually Mr. Qu here is a let's say in some of a, let's say we here in China call him 非遗传承人, that would be the intangible cultural heritage inherit. So 传承人，所以您是一个具体什么项目的传承人啊？
这个屈原传说。
屈原传说 ，So the legends and stories about 屈原传说。那能给我们讲一些您研究的、您了解的屈原传说吗？
这个我首先介绍一下我们这个望古寺村。我是秭归县归州镇望古寺村的村支部书记。也是叫屈家明，屈原的第69代孙。哦。对，我们这个望古寺村有2300多人，其中1300多人姓屈，都是屈原的后裔。
Okay, so actually in his village, there are around 2,300 people in the village, and most of them are with the last name Qu, even though we say in, let's say, recorded history, Qu Yuan's official last name was Mi, and his, let's say, tribe name was Qu, and this tribe is supposed to be a clan of the Qu family, so they are descendants of Qu Yuan himself. 那您有1000多人都是屈原的后裔。对
，1300多人。
那您为什么是传承人啊？
因为我这个非常尊崇我们的先祖，所以说就说屈原的传说、屈原的故事，肯定我们是了解的最多的。
那您能给我们讲一个屈原的故事吗？So since he is the one burying the best, let's say, traditions and stories and legends of Qu Yuan, I'm asking him to tell us a Qu Yuan story. 您给我们讲一个屈原的稍微小众一点的故事，我们不知道的故事吧，好吗？因为屈原投江，然后这个屈原作为一个爱国诗人、爱国者被大家纪念，然后有了这种龙舟赛，这些我们知道，有没有我们不知道的故事？
这个我们这个就我们作为屈原的后裔啊，这个了解的屈原，那么屈原应该说是一个非常阳光、非常帅气的屈原啊。这个就说那么我们作为屈原老家一个村，屈原后裔聚居的村，那么我们呢体验屈原的爱国精神，那么我们就是把我们的这个后裔要不如我们先祖啊，比如说要把这个村建设好，要爱家庭、 爱这个村庄啊，把这个村庄建设好啊，这就是这个我们受屈原的熏陶。
Okay, so Mr. Chu told me that actually for them, since a really large proportion of the villagers in his village are descendants of Qu Yuan, and they are very proud of being an offspring of Qu Yuan. And for them, Qu Yuan was this, in Chinese we say 阳光帅气. So 阳光 is actually sunlight, 阳光 sunlight. And in Chinese it suggests someone who is very positive, who is always lively and happy and see the better side of the story. It's the kind of, glass half full kind of people. 阳光 and 帅气 would be handsome, because for sure Qu Yuan was someone that got praised by not only his talent as well as his inner beauty, but also his really, let's say, preferable appearance. He was easy on the eyes. 帅气 handsome 帅气 Qu Yuan 是一个阳光帅气的人. He's positive and he's handsome. Even though it is a little bit strange to call someone who decided to drown himself in the Miluo River that positive, but actually originally he was this kind of person, and he only lost hope because the age he lived in was a little bit dark and not that nice. But for Mr. Chu here, he said for his villagers, 您这边的村民其实都算是继承了屈原的遗志，也是反映了屈原的精神。
对，你比如说我们这个万古寺村，2017年被评为全国文明村。我们这个村还是国家孙理乡村。所以说这些包括我们村的万古寺村隆重文化节，被中国首届农业丰收年国家农业农村部评定的100个乡村文化活动名单。这都是受屈原的精神的影响。
So the villagers carried Qu Yuan's spirit quite well. In Chinese, when you say 精神, you don't really mean something superstitious or the kind of spirit in a religious kind of sense, but it means the strength, the inner power, the strength in your mind. So when we say that the villagers carried out Qu Yuan 精神, Qu Yuan spirit, actually we're talking about the villagers trying really hard to support themselves, to create a better life for themselves, and they won all these different kind of prizes. And according to Mr. Chu here, it's all because they treat Qu Yuan not only as an ancestor, as an idol, but also the source of their inner power, of their spiritual power. So that is very impressive. 谢谢您，非常感谢，谢谢。Thank you very much. And as you can see, we've got our boaters getting really ready here. They are all in the boats and in a row. This morning I see them being very, let's say, feisty and competitive, and they really want to win. And it's the kind of, let's say, scene you'd like to see when you see all these strong young men in a boat. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what are some comments you guys are having for me. I'm saying hello to Giovanni, asking where is this place. It is Zigui County in Hubei province. And Giovanni also asked, what is this origin, was this originally a fishing village, Niuniu? Actually, Qu Yuan lived in here around 2,200 years ago, and it was the place of Chu, or the state of Chu. For Chu people, around 2,000 years ago, they were not considered the main tribe of the, let's say, vast China. They were considered somehow a rather southern, a little bit remote area in China. So Chu Wenhua, the culture of Chu, was much more romantic and unorthodox and spiritual comparing to the so-called Zhongyuan Wenhua, the culture of the Central Plain. And yes, there were a lot of fishermen, and since you can see that this is also the place where you can check out the Three Gorges, 我们从这边可以看到三峡, the Three Gorges, and yes, right behind me would be the Three Gorges. So even in ancient time, it was a place with a lot of fishermen and a lot of rivers and fishing villages? So yes, that is a really good question. Thank you. And we have Shajib saying, wow, really great. I love respect your country history. Thank you. Thank you very much. And if you take a look at the surface of this river, you can see it's raining heavily. 现在在下雨，我们可以看到雨越下越大。Some people believe that during the time where this kind of dragon boat race, 谢谢 thank you. When this dragon boat race is conducted, it will rain. And commemorating with Qu Yuan, Chinese people believe it's a little bit like 下雨呢，就有点像这个老天爷在为屈原流泪啊。We believe it's the heaven that's crying for the death of Qu Yuan. 大家可以看雨非常大，可以看河面上。Let's take a look. And this is quite impressive. How all of a sudden it started to rain so fast and so heavily. And we have Hoylik saying, I get scared easily on this type of game. I know, it is a little bit, let's say, crazy in the sense of density. All right, let's see what are some other comments you guys have here with us. As you can see, there are some other boats on the river. For instance, the two boats in front of me. 我面前的这两艘船就是运输船啊。This is pouring, raining. In Chinese, we say 瓢泼大雨 or 倾盆大雨. So 倾 means to turn aside, and 盆 is a barrel or a container. So if you imagine yourself getting a bowl of water or an entire barrel of water and throw it away, it's a little bit like this right now. 倾盆大雨, 倾盆大雨, or 瓢泼大雨. 瓢泼大雨 is used to describe this kind of situation at the same time. We have Same from Pakistan watching the live stream. Hello, thank you very much for watching it. And at the same time, we have greetings from Malaysia, from Aris. Happy to see you. Very happy to see you here. This morning it was hot and moist, but now this is raining like crazy. 雨下得非常大，很大的雨。This is really interesting. Like I said, on top of the dragon boat race, on top of the dragon boat traditions, there is also the tradition of sticky rice dumplings. 在端午节呢，还有一个传统是要吃粽子。So 吃粽子 actually also has something to do with Qu Yuan himself. Legend has it that the people, the villagers around the place where he committed suicide decided to go retrieve his body, and they tried really hard but didn't get any positive results. So they decided to throw some rice into the river so that Qu Yuan's body would not be hurt by fishes and evil spirits in the river. And they started to throw rice in. And after a while, some fishermen saw a man wearing the official clothes, the official gown of the Chu state, standing, just floating on the surface of the river and talking to him. And the official kind of spirit said that, thank you for giving the sacrifice, thank you for throwing the rice into the river, but actually it is hard for me to get any of the sacrifice. And most of the fishes have got the sacrifice. So if you want me to have your sacrifice, I would hope that you can use some leaves to wrap up the sticky rice, and then you tie them up with some straw, and then you throw it into the Miluo River. That's what then the villagers did. The villagers would wrap the zongzi, the sticky rice dumpling, into the leaves and tie it up with some straws. 所以呢，当地人民就留下了一个包粽子的习惯。Then they will throw the zongzi, the sticky rice dumpling, into the water so that some fish can open it and eat it, and some other zongzi can be enjoyed by Qu Yuan himself. 剩下的一些粽子可以屈原就可以来享用 ，and that is the tradition of having sticky rice dumpling during Duanwu Festival. I think the time is about to arrive. These lovely rowers or boaters are getting really ready to start their dragon boat race, to start the competition. We can wait a little bit for them. As for the 画龙点睛 story, if you guys do remember, we mentioned about 画龙点睛 earlier. It was because there was this competition of drawing the best dragon you can, and this painter was very confident and he left the eyes out. He decided not to draw the eyes, and people asked him, why won't you give the dragons some beautiful sharp bright eyes? And that painter said, if I point the eyes in, the dragon would fly away. The dragons would turn to real dragons and fly away. People won't believe him, but that's what he did. He 画龙点睛. 画 means to draw. 画 draw or paint. 龙 is a dragon. 龙 点 is to point, and 睛 is the eyes. He pointed the eyes on the dragon, and the dragon actually turned into a real dragon. The paint dragon turned into a real dragon and flew away. And people started to use 画龙点睛 to describe the situation that someone is drawing a picture that is so vivid that it can 弄假成真 or 以假乱真. The fake painting can be as real as the real stuff, can be so vivid. 画龙点睛. That is why we have 画龙点睛 ceremony here in Zigui. I think they're getting really ready to start. Let's have a final shout out to those of you who are watching. Yes, we have 瓢泼大雨, 倾盆大雨 in the common area. That is what's happening. It's very pouring raining, but you can see all these rowers or boaters, they're not holding an umbrella. They're in the river getting really ready. 他们没有人打伞啊，大家都非常敬业的坐在船里准备开始比赛. So I think the competition is about to start. We have Majid leaving a comment. Thank you, Majid. Thank you very much. And we have An Chi Yong. Happy to have you, An Chi Yong. Very happy to see you watching the live stream. Let's walk towards this bit a little bit and take a closer look at them. 我们来往这里走一走，离这个船员们近一点啊。Okay, you can see from here. Zhong Yan. Yes, this is a very solemn and majestic scene, very beautiful. Let's see if there are any other comments. From 英语环球广播. Let me check it out. All right, so here we are waiting for the dragon boat race to start. It's really getting there. Let me have a final shout out to those of you who are in China 英语环球广播微博. Okay, you can hear them cheering for each other, for the boaters already. 香香祥 saying 贵州队. Yes, that's the Guizhou County. Guizhou County. And we have Zhang Xiang David saying 我是湖北人. I am from Hubei Province. I am from Hubei Province. I am a local. And yes, for you, it must be even better. It must be even, let's say, more interesting and exciting to see them getting ready for boating. And our We have our colleagues back in the office saying 龙舟划起来，看队员牛牛的精彩表现。Yes, that's what I did in this morning in the little clip. I did try a little bit of dragon boat racing. It was really interesting and really good exercising. I just boated for around 5 or 10 minutes, 10 tops. It takes a lot of strength to be a dragon boat rower, I have to tell you. And 蒲公英 saying 很有意思，谢谢蒲公英 very happy to see that. And now we are waiting for the dragon boaters to get ready and get started. You can see that far from there, they are already starting. 所以您是在这边维持秩序，还是在观赛啊？
像观赛的吗？
是维持秩序，是都有。Okay, so we've got some many different staff here. Ooh, getting ready and making sure the routine and the rules are followed, regulations are guarded with the competition. As you can see, they are racing or rowing towards the starting point. We have Majid saying Pakistan, China, good relations. Thank you very much. Shahish Han saying nice. Thank you. 梅麦克 saying 在下雨的同时，我喜欢看他们。I love to watch them during the rain. And that brings us to the end of today's live stream. Thank you guys so very much for watching the entire 1 hour live stream. They are now getting started in their race. Actually, this is only the first stage of the race. Tomorrow, they will attend the final race, the final dragon boat race, and I will keep you posted, let you know who actually won if my team won the race. So that would be it for today's live stream. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Tomorrow, it would be the Dragon Boat Festival here in China. We'll take you to some very interesting little shops, and the shop owners are not any shop owners. They are actually burying some very interesting and important skills and techniques of China's intangible cultural heritage. And make sure you stay tuned with CRI Learn Chinese Facebook page, YouTube channel, as well as 英语环球广播微博, so you won't miss any of our live streams. Thank you so very much. We'll see you next time. Bye bye, guys.